Hi everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to use Google Docs, which is Google's word processing program. I'm in the program right now. This is what it looks like when you open a new document. But before we get started talking about the features of Google Docs, I want to show you how I got here. Google Docs is completely web-based and you access it through your Gmail account. So here's my Gmail inbox. I'm going to come up here to the waffle, these 9 dots, and I'm going to choose one of two ways. I can either go to Drive and create a new document, or I can scroll down to this Docs icon and create a new document through there. If I click here, I'll open up a window that looks a bit like this. Yours will look different depending on what kind of work you've already done in Google Docs. But if you click on this kind of rainbow plus sign, you will start a new document and it'll look just like what we were just looking at. So Google Docs is completely web-based, which means anything that you do in here will automatically be saved to your Drive, and you can access any of your documents anywhere that you can open your Gmail account. So the days of accidentally saving a document to your computer at home and then getting to school and not having your assignment are over. Google has solved that problem for us. Anything that you do in Google Docs also saves automatically. So if you're familiar with the old Microsoft Word program, you had to come up to File and you had to hit Save. And if you forgot to do that, or if your computer shut down for whatever reason before you did that, you would lose your work. That's not the case with Google Docs. Anytime you make a change, and I'll show you an example here, we'll say my career essay. You can see up here that it's saving. And as soon as it's done saving, it gives you a little check mark, Save to Drive. So I know already any of the changes that I've made to this document have been saved. So let's pause here for a question. When it's time to type your document, this is going to look a lot like Microsoft Word. You'll type everything down here. You can use the tools in your toolbar to change the font or make it bold or italic, change the centering, add a bulleted list. Most of these tools you're probably already familiar with. Up here in the left-hand corner, this is a little fillable space where you can name your document. It automatically generates a name for the document based on what you've already typed. So this is a pretty good guess. That's what we're going to call it, my career essay. One thing that you can do with Google Docs that you can't do with Microsoft Word is share it. So I can actually add users to this document so that other people can work on it, and they can work on it in real time. So I'll be able to see the work that they're doing while they're doing it. So to share a document, you come up here to this Share button, and it'll allow you to enter anyone in here who has a Gmail address. So enter in, maybe your professor, maybe classmates you're working on a project with, whoever it is, and you can click Done, and that will share it with them. They'll get a notification that you've shared this document with them. There's 2 more features to note. If you come up here to File, if you should need to download this document to your computer for whatever reason, this would be how you do it. Come down here to Download, you choose which file format you want, and away you go. If you needed to email this, say I wanted to submit this to my professor, I could just come down here to Email, click Email this file, and it would automatically email to whoever it is I choose. Now that you've had this crash course, you should be ready to get to work.